Hi guys, welcome to Dual AI. We are very excited to have you. This is a product that we take a ton of pride in and we have built based off of your guys' feedback. Over the past 3 years, we've met with a ton of real estate agents nationwide. I don't even know how many to count right off the top of my head. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into the product. We're super happy to have you here and we're gonna show you how to run your first CMA. Here's the dashboard. On this left side, you'll see the history. This is going to be essential, and this was a crucial upgrade that we needed to make to where all of your stored chats are going to be over here on the left side. And then also you can see join our exclusive masterclass. We run these Monday through Friday, 10 to 11:30 a.m. CST, and you can get in here and learn more about the product and become a master on how to use Dual AI. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get into the CMA feature. So this is a house that I found on Zillow, and it's been on the market for 30 some days at this point. So we're going to go ahead and run a CMA based off of what Dual AI thinks this would sell for. And I would say this property conditions and update, this is important to know. As the real estate agent, you're going to know what this house is looking at. I would say this is a recently updated home, or actually let's do moderately updated, well-maintained, upgrade 5 to 10 years. It's gonna load, boom, that's our house. Make sure that all this information is correct. So you as a real estate agent should know all this information. And it looks like it's correct to me based off the information that we have. This is pulling from your MLS database and other databases. So you can click on here, see the details, look at the pictures that are on here of the property. Very nice property. And then at that point, you would say, does this information look correct? Yes, it does. Now, while this is loading, it's going through an advanced system and algorithm that we've put together, and we've trained a large language model on based on the pricing of houses. As you can see, we have the sold comps with all the details and information and the likeliness. We have the pending comps. We have the active, expired, and then we also have the map view, which is pretty cool. We can see all the color coded down here. So the subject property, sold, pending, active, and expired. We can zoom in and see how close these comps are to the subject property. So this one's right next door, and that's 2 doors down. And so the AI predicted price is $600,000 within 45 days. Now, if we click share, this is very cool. We can share all this information via live link. We can pick and choose what we want to see. So let's say we want to copy live link. But before we do that, we can go in here and customize the settings. So let's say we think that it might sell for more or less. We can give it a range to where we can put this right in the middle. If that's something that we wanted to do, we could give it a range, estimated days on market, and then we could share that with a client as well. So we can click save. You're the real estate professional, you're gonna know what to put there. And then let's go over here, copy live link. Boom, we'll copy live link. And this is what your customer is going to see. They're gonna see this live link that is interactive, that they can share with their client. That actually is white labeled too. So this will be our logo and your colors as well. And that's going to be coming directly from you. So they can get in here, see the details. Again, they can also see the sold, the pending, the active, the expired, and the map. And so they can see all those comparables, and you're giving them a ton of great information so that they can get in here and for you to show how informed you are to your client. So we're gonna go back to the AI and we're gonna say, okay, well, I'm not sure why it listed that price for what it did. Okay, great. And then it will give you the exact estimated value, recommended list price, and predicted sale price with days on market. And this, I think, is probably one of the coolest features here. We can see that the realtor recommendations for achieving this predicted sale price, all of these, the detailed explanation of why, buyer behavior, subject property, the CMA, breaks down the CMA, local market events. That's pretty cool. Seller motivation and timeline, neighborhood information, local local amenities, rationale, and conclusion for pricing. Now, as a real estate agent, this is where the tool gets really cool. So based off of your knowledge, we can ask the AI questions as of, hey, I need to have this house sold in 30 days. What would you recommend me do? Or I need unique marketing ideas on how to market this specific property. We can ask it any type of questions that we want. But for example, let's just say, I disagree with this price. I think that's too high. Can you tell me why it listed that? So I think this is listed too high. Can you tell me why you priced it this way? And should it be higher or lower? So we're asking the AI these questions. The more you talk to it, the more it learns. The more it learns, the better it becomes, specifically for you. Again, this is a large language model. It is specifically trained on real estate, the first in the world. So it's going to give you what it thinks here in a second. Okay, and then it says, absolutely, I can clarify both the reasonings behind the price recommendation and offer direct feedback on whether it should be adjusted up or down based on comparables, market data, and your concerns. And then it gives you the exact recommendation and why, and it tells you exactly its reasons to list lower. Some actives and pendings are priced comparably below your listing. For example, these. Marketing could be softened. So if you're seeing larger days on market versus the time in 630 to 635, 37 comps, slightly lower the listing and generate more immediate interest. Okay, so then it says, in my professional recommendation, if you want a faster sale to attract competitive, quick bid, and maybe want to list 599 to 605, if you're not in a rush, the recommendation is this. Bottom line, so it gives you all the logic. So you can talk back and forth with it based off of any type of questions that you have, and it will talk to you. Use this as your assistant and as if you're talking to somebody trying to bounce ideas off of. That's when we see it work the best and show, again, the more that you talk to it, the better that it learns and the better it learns you. So that is how you run your first CMA. That's a quick overview. So yeah, thanks for using Dual AI, and we're excited for the future.